Look at me.
Oh, okay, cool.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. It's your girl, WHITT, Chelsea Whittington, proudly representing your Gary Community School Corporation. And today, I am here, as my host indicated earlier, with a superstar. He may just seem like an everyday kind of guy in his mind, but here in Gary, Indiana, we revere him as our hometown hero. He is none other than LaTroy Hawkins, baseball great, and West Side alum, and he is here at the Gary Railcast Stadium today conducting a clinic for our young people. And as we are getting ready to go back to school, welcome home, Troy, first of all.
It's always great to come back home.
Yes, yes. And as we get ready to go back to school, I said that I wanted to come out here on behalf of myself, of course, but the Gary schools, because our children always can use motivation. And when we see someone like you who came straight from Gary, Indiana, played on the fields and then excelled to professional baseball and then commentating and then giving back the way that you do, I just wanted to talk to you for a second about why you're here today and what that means for the children and the citizens of Gary.
Well, I'm here today because our foundation, Still Got Game, it was created by some retired baseball players and our very good friend, Melissa, just to provide resources and give back to the communities that most of us on the board we came from. And we think it's important to give resources to places like Gary, Indiana, places like I'm from, East Chicago, Indiana. I'm here also with my buddy Kenny Lofton.
Yes.
And we're just doing what we're meant to do. Like my grandmother always said, like, if you're not giving back, you're wasting your time. And I think she got that from the great Jackie Robinson.
Yes. And so tell those who are under a rock somewhere who don't know your accolades as far as playing professional baseball. Come on and give them a resume, because I am so proud to know you and to have gone to high school with you at good old dear West Side.
West Side?
Yes, for life.
Again, I was born and raised here. I was drafted by the Minnesota Twins in 1991 in the 7th round. I played in the minor leagues for 4 years, and I made my major league debut in 1995, and I played 21 years in the major leagues with 11 different teams. I wouldn't name all 11, but I'm sure the good people out there don't want to hear that.
Yep,
11 different
we'll
teams.
Google it.
I'll let you Google it. But just being from Gary, when I see the youth, and I just always wanted to, when I was in a position to come back home and give back and just pour into the cups of the youth that came behind me, or the youth that 30 years younger than me or older. It's just one of those things where my grandmother always said, like, give back. And a lot of times it's more not so with your money. I know people talk about money, but it's your time. I don't live here, but I come back and I do a lot of things in Gary, and a lot of times I don't want to be doing interviews telling people what I do, because it's not how I'm built, but I understand it. But I enjoy giving back to the youth. I do.
Yes.
We got a lot of kids here today. They're having fun. They're learning the game of baseball. They may not even play the game of baseball, but they're here, they're out, it's summertime, they're not in the house playing on their phones or playing on the video games. They're out playing the game, and guess what? It's 175 kids here.
Oh.
We might reach 5 that want to continue on and play baseball. Or the other ones might learn something today that's going to help them, when they get to high school, when they get to college, or in their whole life.
And then just even hearing how you speak, they may aspire to be a sports commentator like you are doing currently. We are so proud of you. And last but not least, you have to talk about what's going on Friday night here in the city. You will be receiving another great accolade, and it's a long time coming. What is it, Troy?
I was inducted into the Gary, Indiana Sports Hall of Fame on Friday night, the 28th, at IUN Northwest here in Gary, Indiana. Just humbled by it. It's just like, it's pretty cool to have your city, the city that raised you, recognize what you've done throughout your professional career. And we got a lot of good people here, and Chuck Hughes is like the man when it comes to it, and Coach Smith and some other people that's involved in getting this established, and then going through the process of selecting who gets to go in. So it's a very prestigious honor, and I'm happy to be going in the class of 2023.
Class of 2023. Well, on behalf of the Gary Community School Corporation, the children of Gary, Indiana proper, the citizens, we are so proud of you. Me, I am extremely proud of you. I'm glad to know you, and just thank you for this opportunity. We have a saying in our enrollment campaign in the Gary schools that greatness begins here, starts right here in Gary, Indiana, with people just like you. Thank you, Troy.
You gotta plant seeds. You gotta plant seeds.
All right, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Let's rotate.